a chair, please. The chair.
For... Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks very much, Ladon. This one's called Alien Invasion Only in the US of A. It would only happen in the US of A. Everything happens in the US of A. Natural disasters only happen in the US of A. School shootings only happen in the US of A. Everything happens in the US of A. Injustice only happens in the US of A. 76 war zones and around the world and counting, only in the US of A. Everything happens in the US of A. Only one country claims to be the centre of the universe, only in the US of A. African Americans have been marginalised through enforced, segregated and diminished access to facilities, housing, education and opportunities every year, including 2019, only in the US of A. Everything happens in the US of A. A health system that is hostile and offensive leaves you unwell and penniless, only in the US of A. Big is big, big meals, big waistband, big cars. Everything is bigger than Texas, only in the US of A. Everything happens in the US of A. Australia incarcerates 172 prisoners per 100,000. The globe's highest prisoner rate is 776 prisoners per 100,000, only in the US of A. While the US of A represents 4.4% of the world's population, it houses 22% of the prisoners, only in the US of A. Fast food represents 25% of all meals that are gorged, only in the US of A. There are more songs about dying dogs and broken relationships than dying dogs and broken relationships, only in the US of A. If aliens were returned to Earth, they would land in California, not Egypt that they'd done 6,000 years before. They wouldn't land in India or Middle Africa. It would be an invitation to meet the advanced race, the Americans. Free theme park tickets to entice our friendly aliens, only in the US of A. Everything happens in the US of A. This one's called My Coin Collection. I started a coin collection. It lasted a week. I lie. I kept up the facade for 3 days. It came to me. I don't use notes and coins to make my way. I use my bank card and yours to buy the ingredients of life. I needed to find some coins to fulfill my obsession. I looked under the seat of the car. I looked in between the cushions. I looked in my wardrobe. Coins fall from trousers and hanging jackets. All I could find was $6.25. 5s, 10s, 20s and $1.50. I'm off to the coin laundry to bring them back to life. I had this belief that your dirty coins could be cleansed to be rid of their past. With a wide smile and a spring in my step, I calmly walk into the coin laundry. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Where am I? Yeah. People were not cleaning their coins. They were watching their socks and jocks tumble in washing machines and dryers, folding clothes, reading magazines and chatting to anyone who'd listen. I let out a scream followed by a shriek, followed by the shock of misrepresentation. Coin laundries don't do what they say! A woman approximately 63 in a green top, knitted skirt and sandals approached me with sympathetic eyes. My dear man, I'm so sorry. Did they not tell you? Who? I said. Your parents. Did they not tell you? What? I said. Did they not tell you about Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy and unicorns? Yes, they did. I strongly believe in Santa and unicorns, but I have my doubts about the Tooth Fairy though. I'm an only child and they did shift work. I rarely saw them. Sit down, son. I'll tell you about the truths of life. Parents tell their children lies to protect them from the harsh world we live in. Santa Claus, unicorns and coin laundries don't exist. Your parents failed you, young man. My life can't go on. What is real anymore? I said. How old are you, young man? I'm 32 and a half on Sunday, I said, weeping. It's time to grow up. Life is not cupcakes and teddy bears anymore. Oh, my smalls are ready. Good luck, young man. I walked slowly across Potter's Field to the bridge over the Rancid River. I crawled over the railing onto a plank that looked like a diving board. What else is going wrong? I wept. Don't tell me politicians aren't honest, I screamed. They're not, mate, a gruff voice bellowed. I turned to the gruff voice and slipped from the plank, never to be seen again. Thank you.
Yeah.